Hi, beautiful soul. Your next quantum leap is awaiting, and it comes all at once. You are getting the Magician card, the Chariot, talking about that move, that victory, and your wish fulfillment card. It is upright, the Nine of Cups, right? So all of those 9 cups get to be filled at the same time because you have given so much in the past and you feel like you were not receiving. But now comes the time for the quantum leap, like the Chariot is telling you here. And because of your ability to put two different energy in the same direction. For example, your masculine and your feminine energies are now working together and bringing you towards that quantum leap where you understand that you have everything you need to manifest what you actually want. And in the past, you have felt like a warrior, so independent, so ready to do what it takes, but it led to so much exhaustion and so many diseases, for example, burnout or almost burnout, right? Close to it, or hormonal imbalances, all of that. Now you are guided to have more inner clarity that helps you to create a vibration and not just the actions. With the kings, we are masterful when we take the aligned actions, right? Now we add to that the mastery of our emotional world, of our energy, of our vibration, where we create a space where we can hold a safe vibration even when we feel like so many things are challenging us. It can be circumstances, it can be people, it can be events, it can be even our body working against us, right? Now you are creating a vibration that allows you to be connected to the truth, which is when you are centered, when you are in your beingness, you know that you are more than just your body. You are more than just the circumstances that happen to you, right? With the throat clearing, the energy of the King of Swords wants to be noticed here. It's about you setting those boundaries now, you having more clarity too, you not just letting anything distract you like those bugs are distracting me here, right? But holding the vibration, because it is from the vibration that you know and you see the magic happen because of how you felt, right? And again, it's not just about being one-sided, like always positive, always happy, but it's about being truthful, like the King of Swords says here. When you are sad, admit that you are sad, right? When you are angry, admit that you are angry. Instead of repressing those emotions, you are more clear in your communication, right? And this in turns, in your quantum leaps, it brings you so many beautiful things. First of all, resting is something that is going to help you access that beautiful energy. I have this tattoo from a party where we went, a summer fest, where we went on this weekend. So it's a fee, and the moon here, and some stars are already fading. Just in case you were wondering, you resting more is unlocking your true magnetism because it's connecting with the source of connecting you with the source of everything. Your intuition is getting stronger when you rest. This in turn attracts to you everything that you desire. And for some of us, it is about love, attracting the night shining armor, like the night love is here. No shining armor, but it's not afraid to tell you that they love you. For example, they wear the emotions on their sleeves. And the Two of Cups is here to reinforce that message of you attracting your divine partner, you loving yourself, or you doing something that you really love, right? You receiving an offer that you really love too. So it's really about all of that. Love coming to you when you do that quantum leap, right? And you are also attracting a beautiful community by the same energy. right? With the energy of the chariot, is also attracting for you a very beautiful community where you feel like you can finally be yourself. You feel like you can take over the world because you are loved by your divine partner with the Two of Cups, by your community with the Three of Cups, and you can see that progression where you are all evolving, right? Let's see what this oracle has for us. Give and thanks. So go towards what you want, because what you want wants you back. That keep coming for you is what to help you level up, right? And you should say yes internally, listening to this reading. Take it for yourself. Say yes. You can write in the comment, I say yes to my quantum leap, right? Or to my next quantum leap, because this is going to attract it to you even faster. So say yes internally and let it go through you and become a reality. So you have some cards that came in reverse here. First of all, the World card is here for you, talking about that quantum leap can even have worldwide recognition for yourself, right? So maybe you have an endeavor like a YouTube channel or coaching program where it's going to be successful and in a worldwide way. It can also talk about you traveling, maybe with that soulmate that we are talking about, or maybe in your relationship with your marriage. Maybe it's about holiday, I don't know. So the World card is showing up for you in upright position. Now let's talk about the cards that are in reverse, because they are going to help us to unlock what is missing to make this quantum leap happen to us faster. But before that, I want to look at these two cards and say forgive yourself. This is so important because the past doesn't exist anymore. Let it go. Let it heal. Give yourself that beautiful compassion that you have for other people and let yourself heal. You give your compassion so generously to others. Now it's your turn. You are not alone. That beautiful being, angels, the divine, and the cosmos, the universe, they are all wanting to help you on this journey. They have your back, right? Now talk about the cards that came in reverse, and I will use the guidebook to read what they mean for us, so that each of you can take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't resonate, right? See what you can start working on to unlock that quantum leap and the abundance and the love that is bringing towards you. We have first the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and it means hoarding, coveting, lack mentality, placing too much value on money, a need to be more charitable. So take what resonates with you, and the affirmation here is, I live an abundant life and I have more than I need. I live an abundant life and I have more than I need. Then you have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords normally talks about you not being able to make a decision because you are blindfolded, right? Or being at the crossroads. So in the shadow aspect, a difficult choice, confusion, the angst of the unknown, between a rock and a hard place, fear of commitment. So I feel like for some of you, it might be you being afraid to find love because you are not ready to commit, right? Your affirmation, when blinded by the unknown, I can trust myself to move toward the light. When blinded by the unknown, I can trust myself to move toward the light. So you take what resonates with you here, and the way to have commitment in something is to know that everything in life has both sides, the support and the challenge, right? When you know that, you have more certainty and you say, well, I just choose what is aligned with my heart, because whatever I choose, I will meet support and challenge. And the grass is not greener in your neighbor's garden, but the grass is greener where you water it. And the bees will be attracted by the flowers, right? By the beautiful flowers in your garden. So I heard that from one tarot reader one day, and I was like, yes, I resonate with this so much, because the grass is greener where you water it talks about your masculine energy, being able to water the grass, meaning that you are taking care of what is important to you, right? And then the bees will be attracted to the flowers. It's about you knowing that your feminine energy is the magnet that attracts to you everything that you want. So we talk about having that beautiful vibration, cultivating that vibration, even in the midst of challenges, where that vibration is what attracts to you everything that you want, right? Including the health, the wealth, everything in the pentacle world, in the material world, but also in the spiritual world, like your own fulfillment, the ability to rest, to feel safe, and all of that, right? So that's why the Two of Swords is here. When blinded by the unknown, I can trust myself to move toward the light. Then you have the Ace of Pentacles that is in reverse too. But at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords is also in reverse. Aces talk about our ability to receive the pure potential of the divine and to make something out of it. So since I was by the Ace of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck, so it's an energy that is underlying. You might not be aware of it. It might be unconscious, right? Over analyzing, getting stalled out or stuck, clouded judgment, keeping truth inside. Your affirmation, beautiful butterfly. I experience brilliant moments of clarity. I experience brilliant moments of clarity. So receive that clarity that is coming from the divine, because it's going to help you to accelerate that quantum leap. For example, the messages that you are getting in this reading, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is talking about the need to create strong foundations. Hello. The need to create strong foundations to support your dream, risk of financial loss, missed opportunity, the need to prioritize being overly greedy and missing the bigger picture. And the affirmation, I plan my goals with intention, direct focus, and faith. I plant my goals with intention, direct focus, and faith. We were talking about watering the grass, right? So here you have a seed, plant it and water it, right? Have focus on her to nurture it so that your faith will help it to blossom in the Ten of Pentacles, right? Where you have generational wealth, where you have everything that you desire. Then you have the Page of Swords also in reverse. So what is the message of the Page of Swords for us? The Page of Swords talks about you wanting to learn, normally when it's upright, right? In reverse, arrogance, gossip, nervous energy, being all talk and no action, dishonesty. Here's the affirmation. I learn and I expand my consciousness and open up new opportunities for my life. I learn and expand my consciousness and open up new opportunities for my life. So those are messages that we have at the bottom of the deck. The last one is the Judgment. I will leave it there because the Judgment talks for me about your authentic self, being able to free yourself to finally be the truth version of yourself, right? And it means going toward your own inhibitions, right? Mentally, emotionally, physically, and embracing them, liberating yourself. So I will read for you the message of the Judgment, and we will close this reading with this. So the Judgment card, in the light seer, it is self-realization and understanding, spiritual awakening, redemption, knowing your motive and your heart to be true, total transparency, a glorious unveiling of spirit. And this is what is making the chariot go forward, right? Bringing you that quantum leap that the chariot represents for us here, and your wish fulfillments, right? And the magician. But in the shadow aspect, I mean, it just fell on the ground, so it's something that you are not seeing. But in the shadow, it means self-doubt. So maybe you are not seeing that you are doubting yourself, hiding behind mating mask, a need to let go of a shadow aspect of your story, denying yourself and your loved ones the experience of your true nature or essence, right? Hello, essence. I invite you to show up every day. I invite my soul to shine unapologetically. Hello, essence. I invite you to shine every day. I invite my soul to shine unapologetically. Actually, I was not seeing it, but there are two powerful cards that came here for us in reverse too. The Three of Wands. I know I said I would stop at the, what was that? At the Judgment, but these are important cards because we have together the Three of Wands and the King of Cups. And the Three of Wands talks about you not waiting for your manifestation to come. For example, waiting for this quantum leap, right? And in reverse, what is the message that it has for us in reverse? So the Three of Wands in reverse talks about not dreaming big enough, fear coming up to block your movement, and delays. But the affirmation that will help you unlock that delay is, I'm expectant and optimistic, and I know that my dream is on the way. I am expectant and optimistic, and I know that my dream is on the way. So having that inner knowing is so important. As well as the King of Cups that was in reverse. When it's upright, it means that we have mastery over our emotions. But when it's in reverse, it talks about us having difficulty with our emotional mastery, right? So first I will read the upright message because it is a court card. Love, emotional intelligence, patience, experience, stability, balance, creativity, diplomacy, someone supportive, being nurturing, a wise leader. But in reverse, a drama king, withdrawn, not in touch with emotions, being triggered, temperamental, an opportunity to work with the subconscious mind and dive into self-care. This resonates so much with me, an opportunity to work with the subconscious mind and dive into self-care. What resonates with you in the message of the King of Cups in reverse here? The drama king, withdrawn, not in touch with emotions, being triggered, temperamental, an opportunity to work with the subconscious mind and dive into self-care. The affirmation is, my heart holds deep wisdom and love, and I use it to connect and lead. My heart holds deep wisdom and love, and I use it to connect and lead. So beautiful soul, those are the messages that you are going to use in order to access the quantum leap that is coming for you. Remember the source within you. You are a divine being. Be aware of that and know that for God, for the divine, nothing is impossible. Everything can happen as fast as you want. Know that cosmic beings are here to remind you of your own cosmic nature. They know that you have already healed so many wounds. You are so much part of the journey. You have healed those wounds, and it has made you so much more powerful than you realize. That's why you are unlocking this quantum that is coming for you. That quantum leap. Oh my God, that quantum leap, right? That is making you be aware of your magic. That is making you finally receive the love in your life instead of being like, I will put everybody else in priority and put myself last. You are finally giving yourself permission to receive love and to give love as well, right? You are finally allowing yourself to be a beautiful part of a community, not feeling like you have to put yourself away from a community, but you have to be part of it because your energy is making it a beautiful place, right? Your flowers are attracting the bees naturally, so to speak. All right, beautiful. So I will leave it with you here. I cannot wait to see you in the next